Only on KHOU 11, a 75-year-old retiree says fatally shooting her neighbor after a lengthy dispute was self-defense.
She is now speaking exclusively with KHOU 11 just days after the victim's family called for her charges to be upgraded to murder. Jason Miles is live in Fort Bend County with the interview. Jason.
Yeah, we're in Fort Bend County, but in the city of Houston, that little gray area at the Beltway near Hillcroft. I first covered this initial case back in late June when the suspect was still behind bars after her arrest. Now she's out on bond and wanting to make sure both sides are heard. Sitting next to an attorney discussing criminal charges is something 75-year-old Barbara Blue says she never would have imagined.
Never in my wildest dream. No. It's been traumatic.
The former nurse, who also served in the Marines as a young woman, tells me she's now fighting for her potential freedom and reputation.
I've heard a lot of lies about me, but the truth will come out.
Blue is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in the June 27th shooting of 66-year-old neighbor Daryl Evans. His family claims Blue constantly harassed them about HOA rules and other things since they moved in across the street. But Blue and attorney James Rivera claim Evans was the issue and even threatened Blue the day of the deadly confrontation.
Miss Blue said, back off, back off. Scared to death, she had a pistol. He would not back off. She shot.
Rivera says it's a clear case of self-defense that every Texan has a legitimate right to under the law.
They suffered at the hands of a bully.
But the Evans family is calling for a murder charge against Blue, who's currently living with her brother, Ron.
I'm hoping that the truth comes out and that, she's able to live whatever life she has left peacefully.
A life that took a dramatic turn.
Never like this. Never.
This seemingly mild-mannered retiree never expected. And Blue was initially being held on a $400,000 bond. That bond later reduced to $75,000. Bond conditions include not returning to her home right now, a home she has lived in since 1982. Reporting from Fort Bend, Houston, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
Jason Miles with Miss Blue's story. Thank you. You can read more about this case and hear from the victim's family as well. It's all on our website, KHOU.com.